Welcome back to the Smart Nonsense Podcast, where we talk about smart nonsense, dude.
Nice.
Welcome back. And Pop, I want to tread very lightly in this intro. Can you hear me okay?
Oh, yeah. Loud and clear.
You got gum in your mouth for the pod, huh?
Oh, no, I don't.
I want to tread very carefully in this intro because yesterday or the day before, you had come back from France. Welcome back. New season of the pod. We get on the phone. I ask you a fairly simple question. What's new? Couldn't have been harder to answer. And I just want to be careful. I guess now we're in a what's new intro, but just wanted to put that thin ice out there.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
What's new, huh?
No.
Well, I don't know. I guess, yeah, France was new, right?
No. You notice this thing over my shoulder? That's new. That's the
lack
OG.
of piano?
Yeah, that's the OG set right there.
Yeah.
Piano had to moved it from the studio where I never played it because it's not often that during the workday I just am also playing piano. Moved that to the new apartment, brought a bunch of nails and screws and washers and bolts back.
Whoa, dude, you just sounded like Dr. Seuss for a second. What was that?
Nails and screws and washers and bolts.
I don't know. Well, I don't know. Something about the intonation, too, got me. Maybe I just been listening to French too much, so I'm not used to the American English.
Parlez-vous français?
That's cool. I mean, there's something about like skills in life to usefulness. And like you're very skilled at piano, but you hardly ever use that skill, at least publicly. And it kind of bugs me.
Oh.
Not very much because I don't live near you. But like that was kind of a big part of your life, and now it's
huge. Huge. And actually, it's a big part of the happiness in my life. That's why I got the piano. Oh, so the reason I got that piano, what are you drinking?
How a smoothie?
Hot pink. The reason I got that piano is because I felt like we had gotten here. I had like everything we wanted coming out of college, living on the floor, eating. I don't know. I wanted my free burrito lunch. That was the metric or whatever. The only thing missing once we arrived was I had no instruments to play, and that's how I get some of the creativity out of my bones. So I got the piano, put it in the studio. Never played the piano in the studio.
Sounds like your bones still full of creativity, dude. No, play it on the pod, dude. How about you shoot a nice little intro music, theme song, jingle? I've always been a jingle man, so ever since 2.5 Men, I knew there was something powerful in the jingle.
What's
he
their
had
jingle?
A nice house. I don't know. He was just a jingle guy. That was like his profession, I think. Charlie.
Oh, Charlie Sheen's profession was jingle guy?
I think he was rich because he wrote a jingle that like popped off.
Well, let's hang it up then and become jingle guys. Then you don't have
I'm not musical at all.
You don't have to be pissed off that I don't use this skill. You're right, though. A lot of time and money and energy was put into that skill. And it is definitely a minority part of my life. I don't know what to do about that.
The interesting
really.
thing about a piano is like it's a big instrument. And
I
like,
moved it.
Yeah, congrats. With an elevator or without?
2 freight elevators. Don't even get me started, dude. They were broken for like weeks with an elevator.
Well, my point is like, if you play clarinet, you can be strapped with the clarinet literally at all times, 24/7. Like you can just put in a belt loop. But a piano, dude, what do you?
Did you play an instrument?
No, dude. I played the recorder in 4th grade because it was either that or go to creative writing class. I'm like, I'm fucking this plastic thing. Put it in my mouth, dude. See what happens. Actually,
you didn't have to pick like violin, saxophone, trumpet, like a band instrument.
No. Well, actually, I kind of lied. I think that was for a music class, and I had to everyone play recorder. But I did chorus. That's right. I did chorus. So no musical. Anytime I see the fucking stems and the little fruit looking things on the paper, it just freaks me out, dude.
That looks like a fruit to you, huh?
It looks like a cherry, a little cherry.
Cherry with a stem. That makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah, you should. Well, I don't. I might be dialing back some of the personal life on the pod for a little bit, but I'm gonna say something. Dude, let me talk about France for a little bit because we got a nuggesode. I went to France, dude. Well, talk about an absolute fiasco.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, you got some of the details, but it was like a lot of my friends in New York, they're ambitious. And so that means they're like, work is number one, and they can never go on trips because of work. But then once in a while, there'll be an opening, and so we think we can go on a trip. And so we thought we had that in the middle of August. So we booked a trip, and there were maybe like 4 of us, or 3 of us, confirmed. But then like, I don't know, like a week out from the trip, one of my buddies, he works at a hedge fund. Actually, he listens to the podcast, which is Infinite Downside podcast, and I referred to him as a buddy of a Twitter buddy, and now he just roasts me all the time. He's like, dude, I'm just your buddy of a Twitter buddy. Fuck it. Whatever. That buddy.
Dude. Oh my God. The infinite downside, no upside of this pod is just, it's crazy. And the stuff you let loose is just, that's not even that bad. It's just so fun.
Well, it's tough.
Like, I don't know.
I've been friends with him for 2 years, and how I refer to him is through another friend. Like, that's so rude. And then I refer to that friend as a Twitter buddy. I don't even refer to that as just a buddy. But, yeah, and then I refer to another buddy as, like, a hockey buddy, and he's like, I don't know. Whatever. So, the hedge fund friend, he then tells us, it was me and this other guy that you know, that he can't go on the trip anymore, or like 90% chance he can't go because there's some deal and they're going to close on it. Can't go. So now our other buddy, he freaking panics, and he instantly, like, these flights are maybe like $1,000. He's like, he texts the group in the morning. He's like, guys, I gotta, like, if I'm gonna cancel this, it's been too long, so he can't get his money back, but he can get like a partial refund of like $125. And so I'm like, hey, dude. Don't cancel your flight, all right? We literally texted him.
Definition of a sunk cost.
Well, not really, because you can get 125 back.
What are you going to do with that in New York?
That's what we said. We're like, hey, dude, just fucking hold off. We'll pay you 125 if this doesn't work out. Just hold off, dude. And then next text we get from him, he's like, canceled it. I'm like, what, dude? Our buddy doesn't even know if, he still thinks there's a chance he can make it. So this buddy cancels it, and then my other buddy. So basically, it turned into like a 3-man trip. It was like 3.5 because my roommate was like also going to be there for a little bit. But basically, it turned into just me going on the trip all of a sudden. Like this buddy who I saved in a podcast that was released by accident and then unreleased. I saved this buddy.
He saved his life, really.
So he kind of like he owed me, and then he just absolutely just bent me over and screwed me and. Backed out of this trip, and now I'm just the last man surviving. And I don't speak French. I don't really want to go to France. I just want to like hang out with people.
That's when I first heard about the trip, and you were a sassy cat.
I was a sassy cat.
Sassy,
dude. Rightfully so, dude. It was silly.
I to the rightfully so point. I didn't know you could decide to not go on a trip the morning of. I didn't know that was allowed. Like. As a law of the universe. Like, if you're going on the trip, you're going on the trip. Unless you get ill or have an emergency.
Yeah.
You don't just, like, wake up and not go on the trip.
Well, to be fair, he originally was on the fence. And then, like, the buddy, the hedge fund guy, committing to it, kind of got him to come in. So when he pulled out, fucking everyone pulled the ripcord. And I was just free falling without a parachute, dude. Aiming for it on team. It's a town in France. So,
I didn't catch that on T. It's a nice one.
So yeah, he fucking pulls the ripcord. My other buddy's still in the plane. He's not even jumping. So it's just me free falling. Then we hear, like, this is right before the trip. Somehow the deal falls through. So now the buddy that said he couldn't go can now suddenly go.
Oh.
But the buddy that, like, got his refund and canceled his trip Now he can't rebook because it's like $2,000 to rebook.
And he was going to try to rebook?
Yeah. So, well, dude, this is why it spiraled so hard. Because we spent like night of, he's like, guys, I found like a flight or something. I think I can rebook. So we're like going through all the Airbnbs at this place, and we're like calibrating for like 4 people or something. And we get through like this 2-hour call, and right at the end of the call, he's like, oh, guys, wait, actually, I can't get a flight. It's too expensive. And so we just like spent all this time getting like 4-person Airbnbs. And now he pulls out. So that means like our whole we got to change all our accommodations. So it's just a complete waste. I don't mean to be a sassy cat this whole time, but like then my other buddy, when he pulls out, the hedge fund guy, he calls me and he's like, dude, I think I'm going to pull out. And I'm like, dude, our flight's in 12 hours. This is just not an option, dude.
But he came back in, right? He pushed
He came back in because the deal's off.
Yeah.
Deal is still off, but he's just like stressed.
To be clear, hedge fund deal. The France deal is on. He's in.
Dude, I'm like, why is this isn't a conversation? We're going to France, guys. So I was really upset, and I told him, like, one, I already lost respect for you for even considering flipping.
Oh, sassy cat.
Sassy cat.
Friend of a friend.
Friend
No respect.
And then if he really bails, I lose a lot, like almost all respect for him.
You told him that?
Yeah, straight up. I'm just like, I'm fed up with you, dude. Like, I will not talk to you. So guilt tripped him into going, and then dude, Wildcard out of nowhere, our buddy who got basically deported because he lost his job.
Wait, what?
Absolute Wildcard from left field. I didn't think he'd come, but he came. We're basically like, hey, if we get all the housing and stuff, would you like sleep on the floor for free because you don't have a job? He's like, sure, I'd do that. So he just came out of nowhere in the last 12 hours and booked. So I was like, I like that buddy is dope. He's like committed to the end.
Dude.
So long story
list
short,
of buddies, dude. Buddies are buddies, really.
They're all kind of the same. We go to France. There are 3 of us, 3.5, because one of my roommate was going to be there the first part. And I mean, just based on like, basically because everyone was flaking the whole time, we could never like book anything properly. So we just like arrived to France with like no housing the whole trip. Like we didn't know where we were going to go. The only thing I booked was a car. But then dude, the fucking car, it's just like, okay, so we booked the car. And like we went to pick it up. Okay. But we were kind of dilly-dallying, and one of them went for a run, so we were just slow in the morning. The pickup was at noon. We got there, like we started walking, whatever. We got there at like a little after 1, okay? We get to the fucking Avis, the car place.
Not
then
Avis.
It's just closed.
Dude, crazy Avis.
I didn't know Avis was crazy. Is this like a known thing? Oh.
No, it's a funny name.
Get there and it's closed. And we're like, what? It's 1 p.m. Why is it closed? Is this like a lunch break? Look at the fucking timesheet. It's open from 9 to 1.
Dude, you're in France.
What is that, dude?
They
what
go
kind of
home
business?
for lunch.
No, like that's it. The day ends at 1.
I thought you were going to say it reopens 2 to 6.
No, it closed. So we're there at 1:30. And I'm like, we can't go anywhere now. We're trapped. So whatever, we like found a train or whatever, and we went to like Monaco and stuff. So we figured it out. But like, I come in the next day, we go to get our car because we're like, hey, we missed it yesterday because fuck closed at 1. Apparently, didn't know that was an option.
Is that an alarm? What is that?
No. Call. Sorry, dude. Airplane mode. So we didn't get the car. Come back and we're like, hey, we missed the car yesterday. Can we pick up the car today? And the guy's like, Yesterday I tried to pick up? No, we don't have your car. Like, what do you mean? Dude, you rent cars. You got cars. Can we get one of them? He's like, no, I only have 4 cars and they're all rented. I'm like, yeah, rented by me, dude. I have one of those. Like, no, yours was yesterday. Today's a different day. I brought your car back to like the main factory
you didn't
area.
pick it up.
We didn't pick it up. And he's like, I don't have enough space for your not picked up car. So they sent it back. I'm like, okay, can we just go there and get it? And he's like, no, because like the bookings, like I gotta like rebook for some stupid reason. So he's like, I gotta rebook. And I'm like, okay, how do I rebook? He's like, well, call the French number or whatever, and they'll put you through. Call the French number, and the French people are like, no, can't help you at all. Like, dude, French people, I was fine with them. Didn't mind them until it got to customer service. They just don't give a fuck.
No, none.
They were like, you're absolutely on your own. So
the interesting
they're like,
thing about France is like, so you get the siesta. They're like very, very like Central America, South America siesta vibes over there. Just no one gives a
Mediterranean.
fuck. Mediterranean.
Yeah. Yeah, so they got a good life, so it's like, get the fuck out of here.
Don't bother.
So they were basically saying that. They're like, nah, dude, we can't help you. We're like, no, your job's to help us. Like, help us, please. You can't do that? How about you call American Avis because you booked in America? I'm like, why is that relevant at all? And they're like, no, you got to call America. So I call America, but then America's like, hey, we don't open because it's 4:30 in the morning.
Right.
You got to wait another 3.5 hours. I'm like, damn, the day's going to be over. So we're gonna lose 2 days. I don't know, dude. Long story short, we just drove to the airport, rented another car, and then like we canceled our reservation, and we're like, I don't even think it's gonna refund me. So I fucking, dude, still in the air. Highlights of the trip? You want some good stuff? What the fuck? Wait, what time is it?
Yeah.
Oh, shit, we got a call. Can
And
you
that's
push
all
Jared back a little
the time we got.
Oh,
That's
fuck,
all.
dude.
That's,
No. Let me get.
I can push
Yeah, maybe
Jared
that's all
back.
the time.
No. Come on.
Don't
I'm
push
here.
Jared back.
No? You're
Oh,
gonna
well, if we
you're
want to
gonna
wrap
tell me-
up France, dude.
you're gonna tell me everything about France in 2 minutes?
Let
Let me just let me tell him 10 minutes, dude. No harm, no foul.
No harm, no foul, dude.
Running 10 min late, Jay. Send a picture of you on the pod.
Nice.
Okay.
All right.
I texted you too. You want to check your texts?
No.
It's funny. It's pod. It's pod. No, you probably don't.
Oh, God. Yuck, dude.
The camel toe. I mean the
So,
camel tail. Okay, so
the viewer knows Belky has a different angle than you for what.
Oh, yeah.
That's not like the monitor doesn't. It's like barely at my waistline. You get the full frontal. So yeah, dude. Let me give you some positive horse here. What
Yes,
kind of negative? It was really hot the whole time.
Isn't it the best though? The south of France.
Yeah. It was just in the 90s. I don't do well in the 90s. I'm more of a 80s.
What body
I
of
do
water
70s.
is that? Is that Mediterranean,
Mediterranean.
Sea? Okay. Didn't know if it was the Aegean.
Yeah. So
technically.
we're south of France, land in Nice. And we did eventually get the car. It's a manual. I haven't driven a manual in 10 years, and I barely know how to drive it. And they're tight streets, and they're hilly. So I was having a panic attack a lot of the time.
Isn't
But
it
what I
fun,
did-
though? Just one
It's
with
so
the
fun.
road.
Yeah. My roommate, he just got a Ferrari, like a vintage Ferrari, which you probably know. But we got to go pick that up in a couple weeks, and I'm gonna be really excited to drive that.
That's manual?
Manual.
He's
Yes,
not
sir.
gonna let you drive that, Pop.
No, he has to. Because he
Why?
barely knows how to drive it.
Oh,
He just
His
took a class
mistake.
on how to drive a manual.
he took a class. That's funny.
Yeah. Well, you gotta learn somehow.
I learned by buying a manual car and needing to drive it
I
home
was
from
with
the
you,
guy.
right?
No, that one
Oh, that was
was
a different one?
That was automatic. This was, yeah, at some point in college, I wanted to get into like flipping cars, so I bought like a 1972 Corvette or something, and it was manual, and it was 50 minutes away from my house. So I was like, "Fuck, sink or swim, dude. You got to get that
was
car
in
home."
Chicago?
Yeah, it was before that car in college. That was an automatic. But yeah, I only knew how to drive manual in theory, and then that was my first foray. That was crazy. Talk about a panic attack.
Yeah.
Shiny red vintage Corvette.
Mm.
Panicked.
Well, yeah, I kind of had that because, like, the south of France, it's basically where all the richest people in the world will be in August. Like, it's just the place to be. So it's just the most beautiful, wealthy area. Beautiful cars everywhere. You'll be on a hill, and you just see this, like, $200,000 car right behind you. And I don't know how to drive manual. And there's some... I mean, I get the Zamboni yips, which is hard to explain. But it's like... Dude, I remember because my buddy, he drives manual, but like I was on the rental agreement, so like I was driving it, but he's like a much better driver. And my other buddy was trying to have a conversation with me, but the buddy that drives manual sees we're on a hill like this at a red light or whatever with a beautiful car like really tight behind us. And I just have panic in my eyes. My other buddy's like trying to have a conversation with me as I'm just like freaking out because I'm about to fucking dent the bumper of this beautiful car. And there's just some nice telepathy going on. Doesn't really translate to a podcast. But
how'd you get out of that situation?
Just
No, no. No, you got a friction.
Smoother.
You got a friction lock.
I don't know what that means.
Well, you know, you like come halfway off the clutch, and that actually acts as your brake. The trick is not like for a long time. I thought it was like you got to put like half of your like half of your foot on the clutch, half of your foot on the brake to like kind of do them at the same time. But you just got to come like half. You got to get to the friction zone of the clutch, because then you're braking. Basically, you can't go backwards.
Yeah,
there you
try telling that to fucking Zamboni. So yeah, didn't crash. Luckily, super fun driving that thing. But honestly, the most fun was cliff diving. It's real nice. Spent a lot of time. They have a lot of these like walk along the water paths. I don't know what you call them. And then you're just walking and you're like, I don't know, 30 feet up, and you just see kids sending it, and you're like, all right, I'll send it. Ended up hitting, there's a 47-foot cliff because we took a video and did the time on it.
Smart.
Hit that was gnarly, really gnarly. And then I tried to do a
How's
dive.
that compared to BB by your mom's house?
Twice the size.
Twice. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's
that's
big.
a lot
it's
of
one
hang time.
where I almost, yeah.
Shoes on?
You're like shaking. No, and you had to like climb a rock wall to like get back up because it was like on the Mediterranean. It was like a Game of Thrones style arrangement here. But it was also one where like didn't have a clean launch pad, so I kind of had to like step into it, and I was just scary, dude. Like you misstep that. But did it, and then I've been learning how to swan dive, and the problem is I went off the 47-footer and I was feeling a little bit cocky. So I went to, this was maybe a 20, maybe half the height, 25-footer or something, and went for a swan dive. But when you're calibrating your jump, you're looking at the landing zone and you get at that. But a swan dive, you want to go like parallel. So you're supposed to look at the horizon when you go out, and then you let kind of gravity bring you forward.
Oh, wow.
I forgot that. So I just like dove into the landing zone, and I realized I'm like, oh, I'm going to be in shit and caboodle. So I just started wailing out my little. I'll play the video.
Wait, you dove towards the water instead of like out towards the horizon?
Yeah, I just forgot how to dive. I thought I was jumping.
So you did like a 30-foot dive. That's not good.
It was like I immediately realized my trajectory is off, and it's like I don't
flail.
know. I was just it was flail, but full body flail. It was it just looked really cringe. But that was really fun. I really liked that. I don't really have much. I'm not a big bougie guy. I liked our adventure. We did some like canyoning stuff, which is
how was the food?
Just ripping down. Food's okay. It's like all Italian.
Wine?
I don't know.
How'd I
Wine's nice. Had a lot of rosé.
Cheap, right? $3?
No, it was maybe like $8 a glass.
Well, yeah, if you're going out. But the coolest thing about the South of France is we were there with my family, and we thought like we were trying to drink like really great high quality rosé, and my dad was talking to the chef we had or something, and he was like I want to find like a $15, $20, $30 bottle of rosé, and the chef was like, nah, no, oh no. He's like, if you're paying more than €5 for a bottle of rosé, you're getting ripped. It's like the best rosé is just €3, and you shouldn't be able to find anything because it's not high quality. It's just rosé all day.
Well, I'm kind of bummed because
You learn anything?
It's on me. No, I got good stories. I just didn't really get to them. Well, one. So at the end of the trip, or before we were leaving, we we went to get some pizza and have some pizza on the beach. It's good vibes. So we go to this little like mom and pop pizza shop, and we go in there, and there are 3 of us. We all pretty much got like basically girlfriends. They both had girlfriends, and I got
Easy.
50-50. And we just go, and immediately we all lock eyes with this one girl serving up pizza, dude.
Oh no, Pop.
She's just
Pop.
wow, dude.
You said at the beginning of the pod, no personal life. Pop?
Yeah, no, but this isn't personal. This is just
It's
This is
gonna be
just-
when you're 50-50 hears this. And she's not gonna be like,
No.
She's not
Well-
gonna like being referred to as a 50-50.
no. But
Like your buddy's Twitter buddy.
I wasn't gonna hook up with this girl. To be clear, okay, none of us were. That was just like it's a switch and it was flipped off. Okay, but you can still recognize beauty. You're like, wow, that's a beautiful woman, and she's at this mom and pop random. We're in like a boot gang town, and she's serving up pizza, and so all the boys. Well, fucking, do I want to tell this story? We were just getting fired up, and we're like kid in a candy shop, dude. We're just looking at the girl, just drooling the whole time, just asking for pizza. We go out and we're like eating our pizza, and we're like, yo, guys, you realize how hot that girl was? Fuck, dude. Well, long story. Well, fuck. Long story short, we go back, dude. We go back because we had to see her again. So we went to go get more pizza, and we were full. We didn't need more pizza. So we go back.
Oh,
And
you're
then-
in so much trouble.
Maybe we should just cut this.
No,
whole
we
segment.
shouldn't. We shouldn't.
Well-
Continue.
I don't know. We go back and we're like, we're in France, okay? 2 out of the 3 of us don't speak any French, and this woman doesn't speak any English, like 0. So we only have one buddy, and he has to talk to her, but he has a girlfriend, so he can't like do any. We kind of want to like, I don't know, dude. Fuck. Well, he has to talk to her, okay? But like the thing is like he's talking to her kind of on like my behalf because I'm like the only like semi-single person here, but not really single. So he's like flirting with her in French on my behalf, but like not really. And then fuck, dude. This isn't a good. We might have to cut this whole segment. But Garda leaves. Dude. Shit. Yikes, dude. I'll tell you off the pod.
Holy cack, dude. I've never cacked like that in my life. Oh, roaring cack.
Come on, dude. It's not a personal podcast.
Oh my god.
Fuck.
Yeah, time for Jay.